Hello, it's Lance, and here's the latest Beatles news. First, an update on the 2019 Abbey Road release. Compared to the last two major re-releases, Sgt. Pepper and the White Album, we haven't seen a lot of promotion for the 2019 Abbey Road reissue. Looking at what's happening in the Beatles world, this is likely because the band's promotional team is making sure toes don't get stepped on. For example, we're seeing a big push for Paul McCartney's new kids book this week. More on that in a minute. Expect promotions to ramp up over the next 2 weeks, as the release is on Friday, September 27th, just 3 weeks from the day I'm posting this video.
Whoa. Breaking news. So while I was editing this video, the Beatles released 2 more teaser tracks from the Abbey Road release. Both are Oh Darling. One is Take 4, that will be on the demo disc or the outtakes disc that comes with the box set. And the other one is the full-blown remix of Oh Darling. I heard it this morning on satellite radio, and it's also on all streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music and so forth and so on. I'll spare you a review. I'll let you listen for yourself, see what you think, maybe comment down below. But anyway, back to the video. But yeah, the Beatles are really promoting Abbey Road. Here it comes.
There was one new bit of info recently. A pop-up station from BBC's Radio 2 is coming around the weekend of the Abbey Road release. It'll be 4 days of Beatles-related programming broadcast from Abbey Road Studios. There don't seem to be many highlights for serious fans. It looks like there are a lot of "here's how the Beatles influenced me" type shows with current artists. But one exception is a program called We Write the Songs, featuring a McCartney interview with Gary Barlow. The show will be focused on the Beatles as songwriters. In the description for this video, I'll link to the BBC press release if you'd like to learn more. Also, we've been watching the price of the box set, and it's still steady at around $90 on the US Amazon store. If you find a better deal, let me know down in the comments. By the way, if you type in Abbey Road box set on Amazon, the second result you'll see is this. This is not the box set we're discussing, and it's not even an official release. It's mostly live recordings and some studio takes that have been circulating for years. Now, the reviews aren't bad, and the material included is worth listening to, but probably not for $60. I've linked to the actual Abbey Road box set in the description if you'd like to check it out directly. Hey, Grand Dude! Paul McCartney has a new kids book out called Hey Grand Dude. Paul has been making the rounds promoting it, never failing to mention that the title comes from one of his 8 grandkids who took to calling Paul Grand Dude. But even casual fans will note the nod to Hey Jude. This isn't Paul's first book, of course, but it is his first dive into kids' books. Ringo bested Paul in this world, coming out with Octopus's Garden in 2014. Yesterday home releases. The 2019 movie Yesterday will be released to iTunes, Amazon Video, and other streaming sites on September 10th. Now, if you're still a DVD or Blu-ray kind of person, a physical release will follow 2 weeks later, 3 days before the Abbey Road release. Probably not a coincidence there.
Hey dude, are you sure?
Hey dude.
Now, a confession, I didn't actually go see the movie. The reviews were pretty lukewarm for serious fans, and I'm not a big movie buff anyway, but I probably will check it out here at home. Update, Let It Be 2020. For the same reason we haven't seen a lot of promotions for the upcoming Abbey Road box set, we haven't heard anything in recent months about the impending 50th anniversary Let It Be releases coming next year. But the scuttlebutt has it that we can expect to hear more sometime in March. Now, this makes sense since the original releases were in May of 1970, and Apple Corps has a tendency to start promotions for major releases just a few months out. I'll keep you updated as I learn more. Now, if you've got any tips, let me know. Comment here on YouTube or send me a message on Facebook, facebook.com/FabFourArchivist. George and cars. It's no secret that George Harrison was a fan of automobiles. He had a more than hobby interest in racing in the post-Beatles years. But I noticed his Twitter account recently, and it shared 7 car-related tweets over the past 2 weeks. Possibly just a coincidence or a simple promotion of the song Faster. But I just found it interesting. For comparison, over the last 6 months, the account has tweeted about a car once.
It's noisy rock and roll, really. I mean, in a way, it's the same. A lot of the drivers are like rock and roll musicians.
I might be reading into this too much, or it might be a clue for a new George Harrison edition Tesla. I don't know. Anybody know what's up? Stevie Wonder. I like to think that in some parallel universe, Stevie Wonder was a part of the Beatles. Remember what he did with We Can Work It Out? And obviously, there are other connections here between Stevie and the Beatles. But I just wanted to note that sometime this month, September, Stevie is having a kidney transplant, as he first announced in July. Please keep him in your prayers or send him some good vibes. Even at 69 years old, he's got plenty of music left in him. Speaking of other artists, I just released a video about the connections between the Beatles and Jeff Lynne. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. And there's a follow-up on the group's influence on ELO coming soon. All right, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time.